kids in the apartments. That's embarrassing, guys. Yeah. Why would you give them? I mean, hey, listen, maybe they needed to do that, but McDonald's, you went and bought Happy Meals.
I wouldn't eat
to give to our kids so they can eat. Like what?
I wouldn't eat from McDonald's in Donaldsonville, no way.
Hey, boy.
I mean, look, no, I'm saying I'm all for doing, man. I am, but come on, do something for enough for intelligent people to feel that, all right, that's a good move. But don't insult our intelligence by coming out here wanting to gain votes because you're giving them McDonald's, wanting to buy them a drink, wanting to, wash their house or clean something. What happened to you 2 years, 3 years, 6 years ago? Right. We needed that then, and we need that now. But move over if you can't do it, and then let somebody else get a shot.
Exactly. My girl, Shelly Warren. Shout out to Shelly Warren. Lunch at Gramercy checking in. She made a point, Shentelle. She said no elected official should go unopened. Somebody should always run against him or her.
Say that again, Miss Shelly. Say that again, Miss Shelly. Say that again.
Nobody should never run unopposed.
Yeah, unopposed. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And that happens.
That's what happened. That's what they have done. And I think what happened is when they weren't opposed, they just slid right in there.
Right.
That says a lot about us guys. Think about it. Mm-hmm. We probably had a lot of fight in us, but this definitely a fight. We got a fire going on, and it's going to continuously go on. But listen, I'm not the smartest person, but like they say, when you know better, you do better, right? So when you find these things out and you share it with people and you showing them by action and say, listen, this is what happened. It was not working. These people came in these seats and they got comfortable and they think they never were going to be replaced. That's like you dating a woman or dating a man and you doing something and, you just think they're never going to leave you. No, you're getting too comfortable.
So this what Darryl just said. Shout out to Darryl Cumry, product of Donaldsonville. The younger generation is prepared. Let's trust them.
Yes, sir.
Point blank.
Yep. And believe it or not, man, I want to touch another basis with you for as I look at it, man. I'm gonna be honest, man. My fiance, man. Everybody knows DeLacy Jordan, man. This lady here will give you the shirt off of her back, man. I mean, I don't watch her work, man. I watch her work with these kids. This lady turn down job with money.
Yeah.
To come back to the community, man.
Highly educated.
I mean, a master's degree. I mean, to come back to the community to help these kids. And I asked her one day, I said, you must be crazy. It's 100 degrees out there in the heat, and she walking from door to door, horn Mr. Cortez Mitchell, man. Shout out to little Cortez, man. Great little guy, man.
Yeah.
And I watch y'all through coaching kids in basketball, man. And what people don't realize is, I'm gonna give another shout out to Mr. Brian Richardson, man. Give a shout out to B. Richardson, man. Always was there for us, man. Let her use the basketball gym. And she didn't groom so many kids, man. And I'm talking about from high school kids that guess what? Playing on the next level in college, man. I mean, guess what? And she show you that they study caller. They study calling and texting. Coach, we love you. I mean, and it comes daily. And I'm mad sometimes they don't call me as much. But she the founder of that. She the engine. And I just follow behind her when it come out of that because that's her thing. And I support her always. Man, but I watch her get discriminated against, man, multiple times, man. And believe it or not, guess what? Like I always tell her, whatever door closed, they always gonna got a door open. And I tell her, if a door closed, long as I'm here, hey, man, they ain't gotta worry about nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? So if they figure they want to come, they're like right now, they want to take the program. Say they want to take the program back. How you want to take the program back and you broke? You said the city is broke. Okay, the parish, that's where the money is with the parish. Instead of you going to the parish, making the parish support you more, you want to take the program back because you got to Benedict a problem, I mean, that's what women do, straight up, I mean, but if she going to strive regardless, she going to keep going, So regardless of the situation, we're going to do for the kid regardless of the situation. I mean, and I watch her, man. I watch her day in and day out. Right. And she loved that job, man. She loved them kids. I mean, she gave a banquet this year. They haven't had a banquet in years, man. Wow. And, she gets multiple people to come speak to the kids, man. But that's what you want to take. But you're so-called a leader, Right. And man, the shoe fit well.
And that's a good point. That's a good point you made about DeLacy. I wanted to make another point about her as well. That's what happened with a lot of women too. And I'm just saying that you would put your passion first, right? She had an opportunity, probably many opportunities, where she
right now,
use her degrees to go and make way more money. But her passion for what she loves allow her to be here in Donaldsonville, trying to stay here and help make a difference. She could go make way more money. She's way more educated, probably way more qualified than that position even calls for, right? But they don't acknowledge you. That bothers you. You know, why would you not acknowledge me when I could have went somewhere else? That's not a lot. That's not easy what she's doing.
It's called intimidation.
I mean?
They're intimidated by her educational background, which you know. Why be intimidated? Let's work together.
Yeah.
You know, it's just, and shout out to my girl. That's my homegirl, DeLacy, man, Virginia Baptist Church, Uville. Stand up, DeLacy. Right. But yeah, she's very intelligent. I followed DeLacy, man, all through her. Am I right? Tulane, correct? All through Tulane, and you know, I follow her basketball. She, you know, Lanisha and all them play ball, and so you know, DeLacy turned out to be a beautiful young woman. You know what I'm saying? Very educated.
Watch your mouth, V. Watch your mouth, V.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. We good. We good, man. We good. You know, I know that beautiful wife you have there also, man.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
She turned out, man. You know, she's under me, but you know, DeLacy turned out to be an extraordinary person, man, and she's doing great. And the people need to get behind somebody like that, bro. They need to support our young people. Leslie is saying something right quick, and it's key. And I think we need to bring this up. She's saying going toward criminal justice. She said we need a board to evaluate officers' engagement, negative and positive, with the community. Let me just say something right quick. What I noticed, and tell me if I'm wrong, y'all. If I'm wrong, I'll take it back. What I noticed was in Ascension Parish that right before I think Sheriff Wiley left, I saw a shift in the department as far as who patrols Donaldsonville and who don't patrol Donaldsonville. What I noticed was they took a lot of the people that's from Donaldsonville and put them across the river, and they move a lot of people from across the river to Donaldsonville. Well, to me, that's a good thing and a bad thing in a way, because the people that's from the town know the people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That can relate to the people a little better than people coming from the other side of the river, that don't know the people on this side, causes problems. You know, we had a lot of good officers on the force. You know, of course, they move them across the river. You know, I don't know too much about it. I try to stay out those people way, man. I try to stay out their way. I do what I got to do. Because I'm as y'all know, I'm Charlene Child. I'm mouthy. I'm gonna say what I gotta say, and that's a wrap. But I noticed that Leslie had a good point. There need to be more. There need to be some type of board to evaluate the officers' engagement, especially with the youth in Donaldsonville. Especially it starts with the youth in Donaldsonville, because they're coming up now and they seeing all this stuff, the George Floyds and the Breonna Taylors and the Trayvon Martins and Castillo, and they seeing all this stuff on the news. You can't tell me them kids not afraid to engage with those officers, man. Yeah. You can't tell me they have fear of even looking at one. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, you know, Leslie had a good point, man. And I just want y'all to, you know, y'all speak on that. What you think? Is that something that can happen?
Yeah, believe it or not, man. You know what, man? Like I said, I kind of spoke on it a little bit after the march, man. You know what, man? We got some good, man. I mean, some great officers, man, in the parish. I mean, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, man. Right. Shout out to my boy Curtis Bush, man. Always been 100, man. You know, always been 100. You know, yes, sir. I mean, we got a lot of them, man. I mean, all cops not bad. That's the most important drive that we gotta get people to understand. I mean, let me tell you something. Just think about this for 1 minute. Just think if it wasn't no cops. Think how would life be then?
Chaos.
I mean, them guys put their life on the line every day, man. And my fiance was a cop for 7 years, man. I mean, a great cop, man. You know what I mean? Train a lot of people, you know, man. I mean, hey, some things happen with that situation. You know, she had to step away. You know what I mean? It's part of life, you know. But I know some things she did, some great things she did. You know, wasn't recognized for them. Hey, forget what? Sometimes you got to move on. You know what I mean? Move on to the next destination. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and one thing you always say, if they got a tree in place and you keep chopping it, before it's over, they're gonna fall. You know, they're gonna fall. You know, so I mean, you know, man. Like I said, we got to stop. You know, saying all the cops are bad. Matter of fact, I was thinking that work today. And I got a lot of time in my hand. I was sitting there working, and I was thinking, I know what my next move I want to do is I want to get with people from the sheriff department. I mean, I don't know what avenue I need to take, but I want to be able to some of the younger kids that are getting picked up for charges. I want to be able to sit down and talk to them free of charge. Man, I don't want a quarter. I just want to be blessed by God. I don't want to sit down and talk to them and see and try to reach them. I mean, that's important. You know, because we got a lot of kids now, 17, 18, they start right there. Once they start going to jail there, but once they get out, who's going to go talk to them? Yeah. I mean, they don't have no father figure. They with their mama, they run in the house, so it's nobody to talk to them. I mean, I would be glad to talk to them, because I've been there, Robert, before. I'd have been there, done that.
I think people are scared of cops. I believe that, some of the younger kids, like I said, my grandson, my daughter, and I got mad at her because one day she was like, I'm going to get the police for you. Stop doing that. And I was mad at her for that. Don't do that. I don't want you to make him be afraid of a police officer. Their job is to protect and serve. And I actually had that conversation with him, right? And I think that's what a lot of the younger, generation, youth, and, they believe that when they see a police officer, those people I guess they watch TV and you're going to jump out and grab me and arrest me and choke me. I think you have, in order to get respect, you got to give it. And I've seen there are good police officers, right? Mm-hmm. But I've seen a lot of times because they have the badge and the gun, they talk to you like they don't have sense.
Exactly.
I'm just telling you that. Please give people respect and they will respect you back. Just because you have a badge, a gun, a police car, you can talk, with a good demeanor. People will respect you more that way. But they're afraid of you, and you wonder why our boys are running. And you wonder why they're not trying, but we need to have the cops in the community to actually talk to these kids and tell them you don't need to be afraid of me. This is what I do for you. I'm on the line fighting for you guys, or here to protect you guys. You know what I'm saying? But I think that all too well, a lot of them, there are good cops, and I believe there are bad cops. You just can't escape it. I believe there are issues in the community, like mental illnesses. Just imagine if there's a kid that has ADHD or a kid that has something else going on. But the first thing a person does is get on the phone and call 911. So what did you just do? Now the kid is afraid of the cop because he thinks that he doesn't understand that the police is there to help him, but the police doesn't make the situation better anyway because they may come out aggressively at the person who doesn't know better. I think they need to implement mental health people to help work with the police officers. I think they need for any situation. So if you get a call because of somebody acting irate or mentally, bring somebody in there with a white shirt, somebody that can calm what that person is seeing instead of a blue uniform with a gun and a taser, because automatically they think you're a threat. They're mentally ill, right? So if we implement these things, a lot of things I think people will understand better and they'll realize, you know what? Oh, okay. And then people are not going to be shocked. I think they won't be kneeled on. I think that they would be able to get the right help that they need instead of they got a mental illness. So you're bringing them in the jail cell where they're already sick and they need their medicine. That's not the right approach. So I think that we need to change the approach when it comes to thinking and looking at police officers. And we need to implement things to help the police officers be able to police, appropriately with all the issues that we have going on.
Right. Quick, y'all, I'd just like to give a shout out to everybody that's in the chat room. We have a lot of good questions and comments that's going on in the chat room. There's so many, man. I can't read all of them, y'all, but they got some good comments and everything in there. I wanted to bring up one thing. My friend of mine, Shelley Warren, she said that St. James, I know for a fact, they have this panel, and it's a name of it. I forgot. She told me once before, but they all meet with every plant in the parish, and they make decisions of what the plants can and can't. I think it's called a pack board or something, a pack board, but it's something that they make decisions along with these plants. And the question was, does Donaldsonville have such a committee like that? That was a question.
Not that I know of, Eric. Not that I know. I haven't heard anything about it. I mean, if it is, it's going to be in-house. So, I mean, I haven't heard anything about that.
What type of committee? I'm sorry, I didn't hear. What kind of committee?
It's a committee that I know it for a fact in St. James Parish. A friend of mine, Shelley Warren, shout out to Shelley over in Gramercy. There's a board that they have that oversees the plants that are in a parish. Oh. And they have meetings, I think monthly meetings or something like that. And whatever the plant is trying to do, if they're trying to build, bring something in, so on and so forth. This board is a bunch of people, and I think Shelley is a part of that committee that they meet with the plant. I think it's once a month. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get more information about it. But I know for a fact because I heard her speak about it once before. But they consult with this board that's in St. James Parish, and I forgot the name of it, but I'm gonna get that information. She should hit me up with that.